Changes have been introduced to the vehicle inspection test in British Forces Germany. The roadworthiness test is compulsory for vehicles belonging to all soldiers and civilians living in BFG to make sure they reach a minimum standard. Ali Gibson's been finding out what the changes mean.
Here at the BFG test centre inside Normandy Barracks, the team are experiencing a bit of a post-Christmas rush. And from the 1st of January this year, the roadworthiness test changed and became more stringent, with more items being tested and vehicles now failing the test for things which they would previously have just received an advisory for. Last year, this centre carried out over 4,900 tests to make sure that all vehicles in BFG were up to standard. And this test is exactly like an MOT test in the UK, but with a few continental tweaks, like testing for European headlights. The test has been adapted in line with standards set out by the Vehicle and Operator Services Agency as part of a European Commission directive to make vehicle tests more standardised across Europe and to recognise new technology.
The test has to be upgraded or updated to keep up with that. If we were going back to the 60s, 70s, when MOT first started in the UK, testing to their levels there, probably half of the stuff that we're required to test these days won't be being tested.
Under the new additional tested items, your vehicle could now fail the test if the brake fluid warning light is on, if the engine is not properly mounted to the chassis, if your dashboard doesn't have a light to show when your headlights are on full beam, or if the dust covers for your suspension joint are missing or broken. The main advice for those who are unsure whether their vehicle will now pass a BFG test is to keep it regularly checked and serviced.
Individuals should not leave their vehicles without being maintained in line with the manufacturer's schedules. They shouldn't just be relying on an annual inspection from the BFG to tell them that their vehicles are safe to operate. So they regularly need to go to the garages and ensure that their vehicles are checked and maintained and serviced so they are in a safe operating order.
To find out more information, you can go to your local BFG test centre or check out our website. Ali Gibson, Forces News, Senelager.